out of work to come with this presentation today. Not only do I have the Shree Yantras in the back, all right, that I'll be drawing on a regular. This one I was drawing the other day, all right. Make sure I get my black lines on it before I start coloring it. Today I'm going to be talking about the Shree Yantra and how that it could be used for meditating inside of a bamboo pyramid. Now, the reason I say bamboo pyramid because you could easily build one if you're near some bamboo. Bamboo is grows all over America. Um, I started out harvesting bamboo in California, and I had a great time. Like, for the first time, like building pyramids, building magic wands, and things of that nature. And as I went from state to state, I discovered that there's bamboo in a lot of states throughout America. So you just might be in that particular state. Now, if you need a bamboo pyramid, that's something I could possibly work out with you if you like to order one from me. But let's get back into the whole meditation thing. Now, why is this important? First of all, think of a pyramid as an antenna. All right. If you look at an insect, right? An insect has antennas and it's shaped and structured a certain way, right? So what it is about about the bamboo pyramid. The pyramid is structured a certain way. So because it's structured a certain way, it actually has the ability to receive information and send out pure consciousness. So it can send your conscious thoughts into the universe, and you can also receive conscious thoughts. Now, let me give you a little tour of this pyramid so you can see what it's built with. All right. So if you see that right there is an organite. Okay. Then you got some amethyst there. You got another piece of organite. All right. You got on the top organite pyramid. You got quartz point at the top. Quartz points, right? Quartz point and the organite quartz point. All right, so that's what I have at the top. Now, what I have at the bottom, all right, and this is what I feel makes this pyramid exceptional compared to just say throwing up a piece of bamboo. Now, I did more than just, cut bamboo and tie it together, but what I did is I wrapped it with crystals, organite, things of that nature. Now, along the bottom of the pyramid, I have various organite pieces that I designed, that I made. These are all filled with crystals, by the way. All right. These could be used to drink, to charge your water with. I call them coasters or discs that you can put in your pocket. This one is bigger than this one right here. It's actually bigger, so to hold a larger drink. All right. So you set your drink on it for like, that's the other thing about pyramids. They charge up your water. It's gonna restructure the molecules of your water. It's gonna energize your water so that when you drink it, you're gonna feel more energy from the water. Okay, so it's important that inside your pyramid you have water. So I keep these around inside the pyramid. All right, this one actually has some crystals inside. All right, so at the bottom of each leg, there's various crystals, pyramids, organite, various pieces, right? So that's one thing that I do when I build these bamboo pyramids, just in case someone was going to order and you want to know what's included. All right, now that obviously is for increasing the, let's say, receptivity and transmission of this pyramid. So I'm able to transmit my thoughts more powerfully when obviously I'm dealing with crystals, because let's just talk about crystals for a sec. So crystals are highly programmable, especially clear quartz. Clear quartz is known as the most programmable crystal there is. So if I'm literally sitting here with quartz points on my head, on the crown, hey, what's up? That's right. Yes, if I got quartz points all around me, quartz right here, and then I'm working with the amethyst, and I got also, I forgot to mention, magnetic hematite is also wrapped on here. So I'm working with magnets, crystals, copper, wood. Can't go wrong. So studies have shown, and it's been proven that there's people who've been able to manifest things very quickly with pyramids. All right. So, I mean, just think of it. I'm sure you probably have like a business that you're working on. Maybe you want to write a book, or maybe you're a mechanic, or maybe you fix houses, or whatever you do, right? I'm sure you want your business to accelerate, prosper. So why not use the cheat code now? I consider this like a cheat code, y'all. I done showed y'all the cheat code. Ew, you playing a video game and you get the code to get all the extra ammunition so that you could win that game much easier. You know what I'm saying? This is one way to do it. All right, it don't take much. You could grab yourself a freaking 4 broomsticks. Back in the days, just a little history on me. I used to grow up making nunchucks, y'all, out of broomsticks. Like, you know, them chucks Bruce Lee be working with. I used to make weapons. You know what I'm saying? Connect the chain. I used to make slingshots, zip guns. All right. Made go-go carts, clubhouses. So I really used to like working with my hands. And back in the days, they did have a wood making class, working with wood in my school, metalworking class, and things like that, which they seem to have taken out of the school. Yeah, Queens stand up, y'all. Kings from Queens, you know what it is. All right. So many kings don't come out of Queens doing big things. Yeah, so the point what I'm getting at, everybody, is that what I did is I combined the pyramid with the Shree Yantra. So now if you're not only just meditating or focusing on what it is that you want, like you want to be successful, I'm sure you want to be healthy, you want to have love in your life, you've meditating on these things, right? Now imagine you're doing that, but you're combining it now with the Shree Yantra. So the Shree Yantra is known as a manifestation instrument or machine. All right. And so I'm gonna dive into the Shree Yantra, and I'm gonna give you some teaching on what the Shree Yantra is. All right. Because it's a powerful tool that if you just meditate in it for like 9 minutes and you stare at the Bindu, which is the downward triangle, then whatever it is that you're thinking about, you're literally able to take it from the 2D, which is this, the 2D, to the 3D. So I'm making these accessible if anybody want to order one. I got some in the back. Let me just show you what they look like. You can order this and put it up in your home. I would encourage you to do it because there's a lot of different Shree Yantra designs out there. Not all of them are accurate. This is very accurate with the amount of lotus leaves I have around it, the way the square is with the different lines. The 3 circles represents the present, past, and future, working in unity. That's what the circle. Oh, you love your Moldavite? All right, I hear that. So when you stand at this downward triangle, you're able to basically manifest what you're thinking about as you're looking at this Shree Yantra. So what I usually do is I have this, you know, I'm sitting in the pyramid and boom, I got my Shree Yantra. You know, I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my meditation. So anybody can order one of these. I'm accepting only $30. I accept Cash App. This is drawn from scratch, y'all. Colored it and everything. Set up real nice for you. You can hang it on your wall. All right. So I got that available. Let me know which one you want. This is one of my latest right here. And I could easily ship this out to you, put it in an envelope, it'll get to you real quick. You can put it in a frame, put it in your home, and use it in meditation. All right, it'll be a great investment because not only is it great for meditating, but it's actually a form of protection. So it will actually keep away just people that think crazy. Like people that think crazy ain't gonna want to be around this image. See this? I literally have seen people that were living in the house with me at the time. I put this up on the wall, they don't want to live there no more. Yo, I'm just putting it like that. Like, you want to do a quick eviction? Alright, you know, you're not really enjoying the person you're living with. And that can happen with so many different types of relationships, whether it be siblings, aunts, uncles, and you name it. Alright, so, or you just don't want the bad energy to come into your home. So maybe you starting a new relationship and you bring a person into your home. They ain't gonna want to come in there if they ain't got no good intentions for you with this up on your wall. So it's a very powerful tool. It's very magical. And I'm gonna read about it so you get a better understanding on what it exactly is. So these are available. This second one and this first one are available. Just send me a message. The best way to reach out to me is on I would say like Instagram, right? Go to craig.the.creator, craig.the.creator, or Creators Jewels, and request the Shree Yantra, and I'll make sure that I ship it out to you. My Cash App is Craig's Clips, CRAIGS CLIPS. All right, so that'll take care of that. Because my thing is, like, if I'm gonna teach you something, right, and I'm gonna tell you about something, I'm gonna make it possible so that you can have the tools to do exactly what it is that I'm doing. All right. Now, the reason why I know this is effective is because I have manifested my true love. So me and Ashley, we have started something called Manifestation Nation, where we're going to be teaching more about how you can manifest and how you could use different tools to manifest. You know what I'm saying? Such as your vision board. All right. We're currently right now, you could jump in with us if you want to get with us. You could come along and get started on making your vision board. We have all the different tools, instructions on how to make your vision board more effective, how to use certain cheat codes. I'm gonna just give one to you right now. Boom, put a sigil on your dream board. All right, I'm about to show you the one I made real quick. Now that I'm thinking about it. All right, so your vision board, you can add a sigil to it. Right, and the sigil, once you charge it up, because you're not supposed to just draw it, but you're supposed to charge it. So this is my vision board that I put the sigil in. All right, my vision board. As you can see, it's a sigil right there. Then there's also a sigil at the bottom. All right. What I did with my vision board is I'm gonna put my pictures inside of, see these organite inside of this 6-pointed star, which is the manifestation star, because the downward triangle is the feminine energy, upward triangle is the masculine, right? So this is currently what we are working on, and we are each person has their own vision board. This is actually mine. All right. So just to show you guys what kind of assignments, what kind of things we're working on inside that group. I encourage you to join, especially if you really want to be able to harness the energy of working with people that are able to manifest spiritually, psychically. You definitely want to be a part of our team. If you are able to do that yourself, I'd like you to be part of our team. And if you know that you have the capability to manifest through your words, through setting intentions and things of that nature, these are the things that we're bringing our strengths together. Because one could put 1,000 to flight, but two could put 10,000 to flight. So we're actually more effective with the more numbers, right? So let's jump into. You probably gonna want to grab a pen and paper for this one, for real. Because I'm about to give you some information that is gonna be like, what? Okay, so this is called the Shree Yantra, right? You spell it S-R-I, or you can spell it S-H-R-E-E. Shree Yantra, Y-N-T-R-A. Okay, now what is it? It's an electromagnetic meditation, okay, tool. All right, the Shree Yantra is known to be a chariot which delivers insight into the essence of being. Let's just pause right there. Whew. This is a chariot, or let's say a vehicle, that will give you insight to the essence of your being, the true essence of who you really are. Not the fake person that the society tries to make you become, or maybe the fake versions of yourself that you have lived before in your past, whatever in the past. But what I'm doing is I'm giving you a tool that's going to help you to catch up with your twin that's in the future. That is basically the divine version of yourself, the most highly advanced, technological, superior version of yourself. Okay, look, y'all getting so many cheat codes today. I tell you, for real, how would you like to get on a chariot, take a ride to the highest version of yourself? Would you like to do that? That's why you need the Shree Yantra, okay? Meditate with it 9 minutes a day. All right, 9 minutes ain't long. You can set your timer. That's what I usually do on my phone. I just set the alarm, And today, though, I was doing the meditation. I was using my mala beads, by the way. I was using these solar lights, right? And I was doing my Shree Yantras. I was doing my meditation, which is Om Shri Jagra Namaha. I'm going to write that in the description. That is the actual mantra that you're saying when you're looking at the Bindu in the middle. Or you could say, now you might want to write this down too. Large sums of wealth comes to me easily and quickly. All right, for multiple places on a continual basis in the best interest of all involved. And this I get to keep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can say thank you, universe, thank you, source, thank you, spirit, but you say thank you, and pretty much that's kind of like the mantra. You say that, and as you're saying it, you're basically thinking about what you're saying. Large sums of wealth, like when you think of wealth, what is wealth? Wealth is not just materialistic. Wealth is the wealth of just having a good quality of life, the wealth of breathing in healthy air, all right? Having a healthy lifestyle, being in good health is wealth. Health is wealth, all right? So wealth comes in many different forms, you know what I'm saying? And so that's one of the mantras you could use. So basically, like I was saying, the Shree Yantra is known to be a chariot which delivers insight into the essence of being. It is an abstract form of the universe, all right? The material nature or divine mother. So just think of Mother Nature, the universe. This is what Mother Nature would look like in an abstract form. If you were to draw Mother Nature, divine source, universe, it would look like this. Ain't that something? This is also the tonoscopic image of the word Om. So if you were to say Om and you look under like a tonoscope, which sees the vibration of the sound waves going through the air, it would look just exactly like this. So Om is basically the primordial sound that basically creates everything. Everything from honey in the beehive, the bees are humming, to a pregnant mom who's creating a new divine being in her belly, a goddess creating a god or a goddess, the ocean, right? You sitting there in the ocean and relaxing, the waves. So actually comes in like 8 million different uh, ways of saying it, believe it or not. All right, 9 minutes a day. Yes, bro, just 9 straight minutes, 9 minutes straight. Try to get in with us on the we're doing this meditation at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. It doesn't matter where you at. Do it at your time zone. So like say I'm in Central Time, right? So I'm like an hour behind New York, right? But I'm 2 hours ahead of LA. So, but it really doesn't matter because as long as like you're doing your 9 a.m. and you say you're on the East Coast, I'm doing my 9 a.m. Boom. I'm on Central Time. Somebody else doing their 9 a.m. They're on the West Coast, right? It's like we hitting them at every hour. You know what I'm saying? So try to do it like that. 9 a.m. for 9 minutes or 9 p.m. for 9 minutes. Now, obviously, if you can't get it to do it at the 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. time, do it at any time of the day. But let me get on why we're doing a 9 a.m., 9 p.m. meditation. So basically, we want to make sure that we, as the divine children of the sun, that we're able to bring about what it is that we want to see on this planet. Obviously, we want this planet healed. We want our people living free, you know what I'm saying, and from under oppression, whether it be financial oppression, spiritual oppression, mental oppression, physical oppression of, people that's incarcerated for minor shit and they still doing years for drugs that's been legalized. How y'all gonna keep them in jail for having a pound of weed when y'all saying weed is legal now? Come on, like that don't make no sense. So it's just like people are being oppressed in so many different ways, you know what I'm saying? And we're meditating to bring about the new earth, the new age, the golden age, the new world, you know what I'm saying? The new way of doing things, not according to this world system, but according to Mother Nature, according to universe, according to universal laws, not no man-made laws, ordinances, codes, whatever they write down on a piece of paper, bullshit that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like universal laws is what holds up. All right? All is mental. Okay? Law of genders, right? So there's so many laws that we thinking that, we gotta follow their laws. No, we need to follow universal laws. All right. So here we go. So basically, it is the abstract form of the universe, the material nature of the divine mother. She is the power which creates, sustains, and dissolves everything that there is to experience. What? What does nature do? What does the divine mother do? Creates, sustains, and dissolves everything that there is to experience. So created us, boom, sustains us with what? Food, nutrition, the air we breathe, right? Then some of us do what? Dissolve from this form of existence and then go into the next realm. So this Shree Yantra is that. It creates, it sustains, and it dissolves. So it will dissolve anything in your life that's not supposed to be there. It will remove whatever's not supposed to be around you. Like I was saying, any type of bad energies that would try to come around your home, your business, they will not want to enter into your building or come even near your dwelling if they got any bad intention for you. All right, so it creates, it sustains, it protects, right? What's sustaining, protecting. All right, so that's what the Shree Yantra does, and that's what it's about: creating, sustaining, and dissolving. She rests in what's known as pure consciousness. All right. Some people ask, well, what is God? Who is God? What do you want to call his or her name? Let's just say pure consciousness. Pure consciousness is basically it's not limited to a body, right? It's not limited to a physical body. So, like, rest in power to my brother, rest in power to my father, you know what I'm saying? And rest in power to my grandmother, grandfather, Inez and George, and my brother Lamont and my father Keith, right? They're in what? Pure consciousness now. They're not in this physical form. Your loved ones who passed away, you know what I'm saying? We're all a microcosm of the macrocosm of God. We are part of God. Each of us are a particular extension and version, an angel of light. We are all angels coming from a different perspective. I'm coming from the perspective of the angles of the pyramid and the angles of the crystals. You know what I'm saying? And and all of that, right? That's the angle I'm coming from. Some people come from the angle of sound meditation, or somebody might do qigong, or someone may do yoga, or someone may do whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Playing the drums, playing the flute. Okay, we all manifest God from different angles because we're all angels, angels and angels of light, of pure consciousness. All right, and this consciousness shines in different waveforms. As you know, we got the rainbow, which has so many different colors in it, right? You got red, blue, purple, pink, green, you name all the colors in the rainbow. All right, what is that different? The way the light hits different, you know what I'm saying, fragments of light. So we're fragments of light. All right, and rainbows are portals, by the way, y'all. Now, you ever go in your yard and be watering the grass, and then you see like a rainbow right in midair, like right in front of you, sort of like a hologram, like boom, oh shoot, damn rainbow right in my face. So I was in Cali doing that one day, watering the garden, and I was filming it like, yo, watch this. Look, a rainbow going to appear. Press the water hose. So rainbows reveal that you're right near a portal. All right, because the portal is going. There's ways to go through into those portals and go into another dimension or realm. That's something that obviously the knowledge has been taken away from us. But imagine us getting that knowledge back, because guess what? I could go to that same backyard where I was living in Cali, and I could spray this water hose again, and I guarantee you that rainbow's still gonna be there, and that rainbow ain't go nowhere. Because I would go out there multiple times, multiple days, on different days, it would be different times in the month, and the rainbow is always there, y'all. Sometimes it would be easier to see depending on how I spray, or the time of the day, or the way the sun is hitting the planet at that particular hour, obviously, because you can't really see it at night. But the point is this, yeah. So, all right, so continue with the Shree Yantra. This pure consciousness takes up any form of which it wishes to assume, shapes itself into all possibilities, as for example, the human body. Exactly. Pure consciousness could take the form of whatever it wants to take the form of, whatever shape and whatever possibility, whether it want to be coming through us, or it want to come through a freaking falcon or a bird or eagle. Like, spirit can manifest through anything it wants to. It chooses to. You have fun with it. Imagine you could just become whatever you want. Like, yo, I'm gonna send my dog to the store. Send a pit bull running down the street. Somebody be like, yo, what the hell is going on here? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, God, I'm sure has fun with what he's God, him, her. I would say more of a feminine energy, because you can't get feminine out of masculine, but you could get masculine out of feminine energy. Simple as that. All right. They were here first. Then they decided they wanted us to come and have a good time with them and be their protectors, right? The men. So, all right. Yeah, because there was one time when women were able to birth children on their own, right? They impregnate themselves through their own clit, booms, impregnate themselves. There you go, done. All right. So yeah. All right. So this is what the Shree Yantra is, y'all. All right. This pure consciousness takes any form of which it wishes to assume. All right, right now, I wish to assume the position of sitting in the pyramid and speaking about what it is. All right, that's how pure consciousness wants to manifest right now. The result of being aware of a particular human body leads to all kinds of wishes and desires and fulfilling these, as well as all kinds of identifications. All right. So a lot of times when we assume position in the human body, obviously we go through different complications. And in order to return yourself to your true self and to get away from the chaos and overcome all the chaos and overcome the fear, boom, you have to realign yourself with this. This is actually, 9 a.m., 9 minutes, 9 p.m., 9 minutes. Yes. All right. I call this the realignment. You know how your car could be going off course? And you could be going off course in life and just thinking the wrong way, being with the wrong person, doing the wrong things. And the Shree Yantra could just get you back on course. Shit, I ain't perfect, y'all. I'm from Queens, New York. Come on, I ain't gotta say no more. There's a lot that go on over there. All right? And it ain't always peaches and cream, okay? But fortunately enough, I was able to make it through the matrix, the concrete jungle, and come out alive. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my brothers I grew up with, they didn't make it out alive. You know what I'm saying? So, but they served the purpose for what they were there for. All right, rest in peace to my brothers. All right, so in order to overcome fear and unwanted results, one remembers the pure consciousness, right? So to get rid of the fear, to get rid of the false beliefs, you have to realign yourself with pure consciousness. So staring at pure consciousness, all right, for 9 minutes a day, it removes fear. So if you're dealing with fear, worry, doubt, unbelief, these are the things that will remove out of your mind. If that's too difficult, the Shree Mantra helps remember again what the universe is made for. All right, the purpose of the universe is to lead to the fulfillment of desires and to final liberation. So the whole goal, of course, is for our desires to be filled and us to be fully liberated, finding liberated from under anyone's control, anyone's manipulation, anyone's program, anyone's channel. All those channels on TV and all those programs, TV programs and all those radio programs, those are programs, just that. They're trying to program your mind to think a certain way, do a certain thing, and to feel a certain emotion. All right? And Shree Yantra just wipes all of that out, dissolves it. Think of it as Shree Yantra as like you giving yourself you rebooting your system, but you rebooting your system with an upgrade in its software technology and its mental capacities of memory and performance. The performance of your being, the performance of your thinking, the performance of your creativity, of you as a businessman or businesswoman, as a speaker, as a teacher, as a whatever it is that you do. It will help you to be the new improved you. And whatever you do, be the new improved you. Yeah, totally brand new. That's how we move. Taking these people to school, giving them the tools. Woo, that's how we rule. You know what I'm saying? That's how we rule over anything that's trying to come against you. Is you use these tools to rule over wickedness, wicked imaginations. You dominate them. Because there's some people who say, I can't help but think this way. I'm sorry, I don't know why I have these thoughts. And guess what? If you can't control your thoughts, meditate on this. And you will begin to get control back over your thoughts. It will remove suicidal thoughts. You know, I've heard people tell me, oh, I can't help it. I just be having these thoughts. Well, guess what? You ain't gotta have them thoughts no more. Seriously, you don't have to have them thoughts no more. Now, if you choose to continue to have them thoughts after this, that's because you wanted to have them thoughts. But you do not have to be tormented any longer. So it's actually known to actually heal people who have mental conditions, to be real with you. Sacred geometry in general is scientifically proven to help anyone that has a mental disorder. Facts. All right. And people out here running, getting this medication. I'm not saying, yo, maybe there's a time for medicine. I don't know. I haven't dealt with that situation personally, but I would say that thanks to sacred geometry, I haven't had to go get any medicine. You know what I'm saying? And there's been things that's been done in my life, I've experienced in my life that people try to do to me, but they can't do anything to me that I didn't allow, right? So the point is that the fact is that I'm able to recover from any type of mental attacks, psychic attacks, whatever type of attacks people try to come against me with. It really does not prosper because I always come out thinking of on top, being on top, living on top, and doing the WAP. Non-stop, around the clock, tickety tock. All right, so yeah, so basically, to continue with the Shree Yantra here, the purpose of the universe is to lead to the fulfillment of desires and to the final liberation, whether the consciousness realizes itself in life or death, inside the body or without. So the pure consciousness is you, whether you in your body or you not. It's still, you still exist. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that great? So we don't have to fear death. And sometimes people learn things through death. I guess they'll, continue on with the lesson in the next lifetime, whatever it is that they need to overcome. But for some of us, we're able to learn it in this present life without dying. We're able to elevate and advance without the need for us losing our life necessarily, right? So we reach the fulfillment of desires while we're still here. Now that goes into saying, like, people think that you can't have a heaven on earth. You can experience heaven on earth. Life is what you make it, whether you want to make it a living hell or a living heaven. You know what I'm saying? By the decisions you make, by the people you choose to be around, by the things you choose to do, by the way you choose to think. You know what I'm saying? As a man thinks, so is he. So your state, whether it is a state of being in hell or heaven, is a state of thinking. It's a state of how you view yourself. It's a state of perception, right? So I believe that's kind of what that's saying. All right. So the Shree Yantra is surrounded on the outside of the square. All right. You can meditate on removing fear, anger, and sensual desires with the idea of overcoming them. A lot of times people's anger, people's fear, and people's sexuality keeps them from being aligned with the true divine self, right? Because maybe, they don't, dude is not control over his head down there. Like he letting his, like men who let their little head run their big head, they out of control, right? So what it is and same thing with women. She just can't get enough. She want this man, that woman, everything, like a dog in heat. Okay? So in order to get your sexual desires and energies under control, to remove those thoughts of fear and those angry outbursts, that is what the first lines deal with. So as you meditate and as you some of the meditations for that is, for the south gate is Mam, then we got Lam on the other gate, and then on the west gate you have Vam, and on the north gate we have Sham, right? So Sham, Mam, Lam, Vam. So these are the sounds that you make in order to now enter into the inner courts of the Shree Yantra. So now as we get closer into the Shree Yantra, you're going to deal with addressing certain things as overcoming worldly desires, overcoming anger, overcoming the fascination of the spell of illusion. All right. let me just stay right there. Overcoming the fascination of the spell of illusion. Doesn't that sound like what people was trapped under a spell? Sort of like the gospel, making them think that they have to search outside of themselves for the truth when the truth is within you, right? So the Shree Yantra helps you to overcome the illusion that, oh, life is becomes important and special in the amount of things you can accumulate materialistically. Like if you're driving this particular car, living in this particular house with a particular phone, then you're supposed to feel particularly well. But that's not particularly true, right? That's an illusion. So joy and pleasures and happiness is not based upon any. You should not feel like you're. In order for you to attain happiness, you have to get it out of a possession, a material thing. So now that makes that material thing more valuable than your own self, when the most valuable thing is you. So once you got you got everything. All right. So that's overcoming the illusion. All right. And so as you meditate on the Shree Yantra, you'll be able to overcome the illusions and the lies that have been told to you. All right. Throughout your lifetime, the indoctrinations that we receive from the school system. Right. The school system that is encouraging people to be slaves and not business owners. Right? That's what the school system trains people to be. To go work for a company, go work for IBM, go work for Apple, go be employee, go be a manager. Why not be the CEO? You see what I'm saying? So overcome the illusion, the spell of the illusion, right? The illusion. I could go on and on about that. Overcoming jealousy. All right. So you're able to overcome these things as you meditate on the Shree Yantra. All right. So I'm gonna continue with a part 2, and I'm gonna get deeper into this Shree Yantra. I need y'all to come back for my part 2, but I also need you to get down with Manifestation Nation, because I'm going to be jam packing this into courses that you could take on a particular platform that we'll be releasing real soon, which is going to be our videos, our libraries, Manifestation Nation. Me and my goddess Ashley are going to be releasing videos that are going to be giving you the tools and instructions on how you can manifest. Now, obviously, I done sat here for almost an hour talking about the different tools, but there's more to it. There's more to how you can activate these tools, you know what I'm saying, how you can utilize them. And like I was saying, straight up, I manifested my true love actually with doing things such as meditating with the Shree Yantra, sitting under a pyramid. It sounds wild, but it's true. Okay? True story. All right? So I know this works. I know this accelerates your whatever it is that you're focusing on. You know, what could take you in a natural maybe 20 years to do, maybe with working with the Shree Yantra and the pyramid, you could do it in a year. It's that real. So do you want to spend 20 years doing what you working towards, or would you like to do it in a year? Like, come on, y'all, let's use these cheat codes. It's a lot more fun. All right. Less struggle, less worry, less hassle. Okay. So I'm going to be putting a link in the description of this video. Click on it to join Manifestation Nation. We're going to be having our regular Zoom meetings. All right. We're going to be opening up our doors again. We currently have a current group of members that we're actually working with, but we're going to open our doors again on February 20th. All right. But in the meantime, you could actually get started with receiving, all right, tools that I will be guiding you towards using, and then you're going to be coming in, and we're going to have all the courses laid out. I'm actually currently in process of recording these sessions that you can go to and just play at your convenience. You don't have to arrive to a live to get the information. You're gonna have it at your fingertips for the rest of your life as long as you can press that button on your computer. All right, because they may shut the system down and then may come back up. So, but it'll be there. All right, and so right now we're sharing information through Google Drive. So if you simply have an email, if you got an email, contact me on my DM at craig.the.creator on Instagram. All right, send me an email and I will send you the link so that you can begin to tap into the resources that we have available so you can start working on your vision board. We have a bunch of tools and things that you can print out on your computer to decorate your board. All right. And yeah, it's exciting, y'all, coming together. I'm telling you, this is how we leverage our strength. Power is in numbers. Don't think, oh, you're going to just be doing this all on solo mode. No. Think of yourself, if you playing in an all-star game, do you want to go down a court with just you dribbling the ball, or you want 5 people on your team? Or how many people is in a football team? Do you want to be going down that field to tackle that whole squad that's running your way? Or do you want a squad running with you? You know what I'm saying? So it's that mentality, you know what I mean, that's going to strengthen what it is that you do. They say that there's no one on this planet that becomes a millionaire by being a lone ranger, by doing it by yourself. That's not how you excel, by doing it totally by yourself. All right, strength is in numbers. So we're giving you the ability to link up with us. You're linking up with like-minded individuals who are on a journey towards manifesting their most powerful version of themselves so that they can be the healers, the light workers that this planet needs. All right. So I'm gonna be ending it real soon in a minute because I'm coming up to the hour mark. But on my final, let's just pull a card real quick. I love this deck, Crystal Message cards. It's been my go-to when it comes to doing anything with cards, working with cards, tarot. All right, I love it. So let's see what Spirit has to say. What does Spirit have to say to us today as we're closing out? As everyone out there is considering to join Manifestation Nation, let's get a card on Manifestation Nation. What's that's all about? Ooh, ooh. Here we go. We got Carnelian that popped out. I honor my body and embrace my sexuality. I allow myself to have pleasures and enjoyment. Pleasure and enjoyment, y'all. Manifestation Nation. I can't make this up. If you want to enjoy your life, straight up, join Manifestation Nation. All right, that's the simple message right there. I just like how Spirit works, because honestly, I mean, no man likes to live alone. No man wants to be alone. No woman wants to be alone. No. We all want to be a part of a community. We all want to be a part of a tribe, a part of family, you know. And there's people have different misunderstandings or definitions for the word family. That's a whole nother story. But I like to describe us as a tribe because they said basically it takes a village to raise a child, right? Meaning you can teach but so much to your child, but there's something maybe that I could teach your child that you can't, and maybe something you could teach my child that I can't, right? We all have access to different forms of knowledge and information, all right? So link up with us, be a part of Manifestation Nation, and I want you to say this affirmation with me while we're closing out. Say, I honor my body, and embrace my sexuality, I allow myself to have pleasure, and enjoyment and enjoyment. All right. So for those who didn't know, all right, I don't think any of you knew. I'm wearing my carnelian. Ain't that something? So I usually keep it under my shirt, but yeah, this is my carnelian ankh. All right. And carnelian is a very powerful crystal. I love to have it up against my body. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps with blood circulation and cleansing the blood, creativity. It's a creative crystal. So the reason I'm able to sit here and I'm able to show you all these things that I've created, one of the reasons is I keep my creative energy on blast. I was even burning. I got an orange candle somewhere around here that I'm burning for creativity. So yes, I'm gonna be coming out with a part 2. I'm gonna be coming out with actually a whole series that I'm gonna be releasing through Manifestation Nation, through Mighty Networks. I need y'all to go download the app right now, and you're gonna search Manifestation Nation, and you're gonna be able to link in with us. All right. There's also gonna be a link at the bottom of this video where you could join Manifestation Nation. So I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Okay. Because right now this obviously is more of a public, but Manifestation Nation is more gonna be a private community where we gonna be learning some things in private that we may not necessarily be able to broadcast right here, right? So link up with us. If you know that you're a god, you're a goddess, you're here to be creative, be powerful, be dynamic, be the best version of yourself, and you want the tools and you want the community to be a part of, then we are what you're looking for. All right. So thank you once again for tuning in. Namaste to everyone. If you've seen anything that I'm wearing, whether it be a ring, a bracelet, all right, whatever it may be, and you say, you know what, I think I would like one of those. Don't feel free to hesitate. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out, and I will provide it for you. All right. You could even get one of the Shree Yantras either in black and white or color. It's your choice. The black and white versions will be $10. All right. The color are 30. All right. Thank you for your donations. If you felt like you learned something today in this video, feel free to donate by going to Craig's Clips, CRAIGS CLIPS, and you'll see my full name pop up, Keith Craig Allen. It'll say Creators Jewels. You'll know that's me. All right. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to put that down in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe. Feel free to share this video if you know anybody out there who wants to learn more about this information and they're into crystals, they're into metaphysics, they're into pyramids, they're into meditation. Send them my way. Connect us. I will appreciate you for doing that, providing that service. Highly appreciate it, because we're all in this together, working together towards being the best version of ourselves. So thank you once again. Namaste. Peace to the gods and goddesses on planet God. The God in me, honest the God and goddess in you. One love.